Prophet, baby. What's going on? Back with another video. Hope everybody still got their spirits up, faith in God, praying. As long as we getting up every day, praying, being thankful, being grateful. Quick message. Differences or disagreements. We all different colors, different languages, cultures, different preferences, different styles, different a lot of things within this world, within this earth. And it seems like whenever we disagree, it puts some kind of little bad energy in between it, to where some of us really don't understand that it's just differences. And we supposed to have differences. It's meant for us to all have differences. The only perspective a person can have is their own. That's the only, your own perception is your understanding. But we are meant to realize when we disagree, when we got differences, however y'all want to place it, we supposed to get information as far as another outlook go, another perspective. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But all these things teach us the yeses and the nos, and we have to be mindful of all of our situations, because they truly are lessons for us in some form or fashion. Some are beg to differ, but times is changing. Things are changing. I told y'all the other video, like everything changed. Day, year, time, just everything changes. We are meant to change too. When Adam and Eve hit this earth, that was to spread love and light, God's love and light over the evil within the world. Nowadays, nothing has changed. It's the same thing. The only difference is we are all, listen to me good, every individual has their own personal relationship with spirit, with the Creator, with the God within us. We can figure out all kind of things. Nobody can figure out where God came from. And I don't think that's meant for any one of us to figure out. I wouldn't think, because our frame of mind is nowhere near God's thinking ability. But I want to bring something just to y'all attention right quick. We have God's image and likeness within us. We all do. That's a fact. Whether we find it or not is a fact. We can't figure out like where God come from, how that come about. But we have God's image and likeness within us. Some of us, our souls are so old, it would trip us out if we was to really know how old. Remember, life cycle after life cycle, different lessons, different missions on this earth. Is all to better us and better this earth in the end result. That's God's plan. He don't want us walking and letting these things affect us that shouldn't affect us. Shouldn't affect us. It only affects us because of our frame of mind. God talked through the heart. The devil, he could just be tricky. But you got to allow him in your head to get to your heart. Devil can't go at your heart like that. We hurt ourselves. That's that free will. It all plays like that. But God will touch your heart when he talks to you. We're supposed to be spreading love. Sometimes it seems like it's hard. A lot of times it might seem like it's hard. But turn the other cheek. It's just showing people. It's not that we are better than them or you are better than somebody else. It's just simply showing people that it's a better end result that we can get out of situations. We need to all understand this. We are all on this earth. Everybody has an individual purpose to do on this earth for God. Our purposes are not the same. Like that wouldn't even really make sense. You know, everybody in one place. Like God makes us different for that reason. For that reason. You know, I like this, somebody else like that. Okay, now it's two things that could be built as opposed to everybody in one thing and this one little thing getting built. You know, we are all one as far as coming together, you know, and having peace and joy, you know, and stability amongst all of us. But we have a while before we truly get to that place because a lot of us have things within us that we don't want to let come out of us. Some of us, we have, not some of us, we all have skeletons, but some people put them in the closet and they don't want to see them again. They don't want to see them again. And Prophet can raise his hand because Prophet used to be just like that too. It did something to me to know that, you know, like I did something wrong to hurt myself, like in a sense, if you can understand it. We all should be able to understand it. Differences and disagreements is the norm. We just got to take it and know that we all are not the same. That's why differences is even in our picture. If we was all the same, nobody would disagree or have a difference. It wouldn't be that way. It's that way for a reason, and is meant for us to understand our situations, evolve, get the information we need so we can have as much information when we encounter different situations, the next situation. Everything that God does is for a reason. So if you in this place and you got somewhere else to go after that, this is business. Like it goes like that. Like you just got to learn to go with the flow of what God where he trying to take you at. A lot of us is really uncharted territory. I can say it like that. I mean, it don't sound good, but you know, uncharted territory, bro. You know, it's amazing how we just live on this earth like by ourselves, you know, without even acknowledging God. You know, it really is a defect within our brains, man, that allows us to even think like that. And that's the darkness. It's the darkness and it's these feelings. And some of us put darkness, you know, when you mix that together, that's a concoction, you know, like good don't truly come out of that. You know, people snap, all kind of different things. You know, that's why we were meant to control our emotions. If you can control your emotions, that means you can control your thoughts. That means you know how to hold yourself back. That means you operating out of your higher self. You're not operating on a low vibration. You understand and you consciously aware of what's going on. You know, like for years, I used to make excuses like, man, I did this because of this. You know, and we do it because we do it. Everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. Can't nobody come pick me up and take me out of here and bring me and make me do something I don't want to do. Unless I'm what? Unconscious or something. Other than that, it's our free will. And we have to learn to look in the mirror and know that, okay, man, look, let me face it and see where we go from there. But until we do that, we still have these things within. We still have these animosities, these envies, these jealousies, these things that it hinders us from getting a focused thought pattern. You know, think about it. If you got hatred towards somebody and you trying to get yourself together, if you're not healing that, every time you see that person, that hatred come up, it's not until you let it come up and you express it, some form or fashion. But you have to get rid of it. It has to go. We are meant to simply see each other's perspective. We don't have to agree. If somebody does, if we have differences with somebody, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because what's the saying? You can sit something down in the front of a crowd of people and ask them to explain it. Everybody gonna have a different kind of, they know what it is, but everybody has a different explanation of it. And we have to remember that, because when we're not mindful like that, then we start to judge people. They don't agree with us, so they not where we at, or we not where they at, because we not on. It's silly things, man, that it allows our brains to make contracts with ourselves to hold these evil entities within us. We have to understand how to let these things out. We all have our own perspective. The only thing that I can understand things from is from my perspective. I can't understand it from nothing else. It doesn't even make sense to. Just my perspective. But what I can do is take the time and my common sense and my logic and listen to another person's perspective about the situation. It doesn't have to change my mind, but it can feed my mind. And we have to understand that the more information that we take in, the better equipped we are. The better equipped we are. Remember, when God comes, he's going to show you. He might not open both of your eyes right away, but you're going to be peeping. You're going to be peeping. He's going to allow you to know where you're going. If God say, come walk with me, what kind of walk you think you're going to take? Think about that. What kind of walk you think you're going to take if you're walking with the Almighty Heavenly Father? That's a nice sunny walk there. Nice sunny walk. I just wanted to bring this message because we need to stop, putting ourselves in these stables, man, ready to just come out charging, man, because people don't agree with us, or because people different than us. It's just all insight for us if we take it in. If we take it in. Protect your energy. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Till then, it's just differences, baby. Love everybody. Sky Prophet. Peace out.